Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Billiards at the Gandys. We have our shooter, Kevin Gandy, getting ready to break the rack, playing a standard game of 8-ball. He's gonna try and play by traditional rules with the rack set up as it is. But he's going to be the only shooter, so he's not going to have an opponent, which means he's going to be free to shoot at whatever ball he wants to at whatever time, with the exception of the 8-ball. He has the ability to shoot any ball at any time, stripes or solids, but he cannot combo a ball. Combo a solid into a stripe to make the solid go in. He cannot combo a solid to a stripe to make the stripe go in, or a stripe to a solid to make the solid go in. But he can combo stripes into stripes and all this other stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Kevin Gandy is ready to go and shoot this game and start this game. Looks like he's going to be breaking at an angle, which is very common from a lot of experienced pool players. Let's see what he gets off of this break, though. It's a fairly solid break. Nothing goes into the pockets. And he's going to switch from his break cue to a play cue. See how everything works out for him. Looks like he might be opting to go with stripes first. But he could opt to go with a solid, but obviously he probably wants to go for the easiest shot first and check from there. So, looks like he is ready to shoot his first shot. Fairly solid make, but he doesn't leave himself a good follow-up shot on a stripe ball, or really even a solid ball. He's frozen to the 4, pretty much, almost frozen to the 4. And he's taking a step back to think about his next shot. He could go for the 6, and he doesn't have to stay in order. If he goes for stripes, he can go for stripes. Or he can go for solids. It does not matter. He doesn't have to bury all the stripes first before getting solids. Although that would make the game a little bit more interesting and probably a little bit more difficult. But the rules are he can shoot any ball that he wants at any time, as long as he doesn't combo different balls into each other. All right, it looks like he is moving back into place. It looks like he might be going for, looks like he just might be shooting for the 4. He doesn't really have much of a shot. He could try to kick shot at 10 to make something happen there, but and he actually gets a miracle fall, which is the 5 into the side pocket, 3 into the side pocket. All right, not planning on that, but at least, and he tips the 7. He's got to reach, hit the cue ball, and he keeps tapping the 7, not what he wants to do. And the ball follows in to the pocket. Now, because he's playing by himself, he's going to make sure when he scratches, he's going to put it behind the 2 diamonds and shoot in the direction of the break. So he cannot shoot at the 5, but he can shoot at pretty much any other ball down. Alrighty, here we go. It looks like he's going to line up for the 14. Pulls back. I think he might be trying to figure out what he's going to do for his follow-up shot, which is what he's been trying to do lately. He's been trying to see what shot he wants to shoot and then think about a follow-up shot or 2.
Here we go. See if he can make this 14. He's been having problems recently with making simple shots.
Case in point. And now he's going to obviously opt to not shoot at the 4 because that is going to go in the direction of the 8 ball, and he cannot hit the 8 ball in. He's got to move a prop away from his backswing. There we go. All right, looks like he's just going to line up at the 10 though. See if he can get something going. Nice solid make for the 10. Now he's surveying the field, surveying the area, and seeing what he can shoot at. My guess is that he's going to go for the 5, but he could opt for the 13 or combo the 9 into the 15 to get that into a corner pocket. Let's see what he does. Looks like he's going for the 13. He seems to be a little bit more confident in his abilities to get the 13. And he gets it pretty efficiently there. He's going to go straight into another shot, which is going to be the 1. And he misses. Wow. I thought he had that one for a second. But no fear, he kind of lines himself up for a pretty decent shot at the 5. So it looks like he's going to take that shot right now. He's got to figure out a way to keep his cue ball down, so maybe put a little bit of draw on it.
But he's not confident and comfortable with putting a lot of draw on balls. Let's see what he does.
Oh, he pulls back. Still think he's going to go for it, but it looks like he's reaching for the chalk. That's his best shot at making a ball in. He could also combo the 2 into the 1, but I don't know if he's going to try that or not. He's going to have to reach if he does that. He doesn't have to reach if he shoots at the 5. So let's see what he tries to do here. Solid stun shot. But it doesn't really give him a good opportunity to hit anything else in. But he's going to go line up for the 1. And he misses. Kind of cut that a little too short, and is he going to scratch? He does not. Doesn't leave himself open for a very good shot after that, though. He is in a little bit of a predicament. He's pretty much frozen to the side pocket. Almost scratched on that last one. He can't really shoot at the 7 or the 2. He can shoot at the 1 again and maybe get it into that side pocket with fear of scratching, or he could just shoot at the 14. Looks like that's what he's going to opt to do. Maybe put a little bit of front English on the ball. He's set up for a future shot, but he misses the calculations. He doesn't cut it enough on that shot, and now he's got to figure out his next shot, or 2 or 3, depending on how adventurous he wants to be. Contemplating to himself rather intensely. Looks like he's going. He could shoot at the 9. He has a relatively decent shot at the 9. He might be able to bank the 14. Looks like that is what he's going to try and do.
Tags the furniture behind him.
Oh, and he misses again. He is having quite a difficult time making some shots here, ladies and gentlemen. But no worries, he's going to try and get back on track with this next shot. But he's got a lot of red in between almost any shot that he wants to shoot. Looks like he's going to continue for the 14, probably trying to get it to that far corner pocket. And he fails again. I think he's just being a little bit careless with his shots right now. There's a lot of red in between a lot of his shots. He wants to shoot that 6, but the 8 is just barely in his way. He's going to readdress the situation, probably go for the 15. So gets down into his position for the 15. Oh, and he just barely taps it. He kind of had a hard time doing that because of the obstacles in his backswing. Looks like he's gonna just try and bank the 7. Oh, and that 4 got in the way. The 4 got in the way, and now he doesn't really leave himself much of a shot, but the 1, the 14, the 9. Looks like he's gonna line up for the 9. Here we go. See if he can finally make a shot. He's been static for a while, and he doesn't make the shot. A little too hard on that, but it looks like the 7 might still go in, but it does not. Alrighty. He's really desperate to make a shot right now. He has a pretty easy time to get the 7, pretty easy time to get the 4. The 4 is going to be an easy shot in. 7 should be an easy shot in. But it doesn't look like he is going for either. He is going for the long shot on the 15. And he doesn't get it. Taps his stick on the ground in frustration. What does he have to shoot at? He can shoot at the 4. He can also try and get the 14 in a long shot. But I don't know if that's what he's going to do. But looks like that is what he's going to do. Try and get the 14 to go far down, but it looks like the 9 just got in the way. Alrighty, well, he is not doing very good at all. But it looks like he's going to line up for the 4. He knows that he just needs to tap it in. And he misses. Shoot. And now he can't really shoot at the 7 anymore. And he can squeeze it in there, but he is under a lot of stress right now. He knows he should have made the 4, but he was unable to. Solid hit on the 1 that goes all the way in. See, this is where he gets a little more frustrated, is when he gets a solid hit like that on a long shot and it goes straight in, but then many other easy shots he cannot make. So let's see what he elects to do here with the 4. This one should be another easy shot. And he gets 2 in a row. See if he can continue the streak with 3 right here, going for the 7, but he might pull back. That 7 looked a lot. It looks at a distance very good. But I think what he saw whenever he got down is that he was not able to get past the 15 in order to get to the 7. So he elected not to. So it looks like he is going to go for the 14. You got to be very careful not to hit the 8 ball in a pocket. And that was a wonderful shot. He gets the 14 past the 8 ball into the corner pocket. Again, a fairly difficult shot by many standards, but that shot goes in while he can't make a bunch of other simple shots like that 4 earlier. And he gets the 7 while scratching. Yikes. He just quickly lines up for the 6. And he scratches again. What do you know? Gonna quickly line back up for the 6 because that's the only shot that he has. And it buries in. He brings the ball all the way back. And does he scratch again? He does not. I don't know what he's doing now. He decided to kick the cue ball to the 15, but nothing goes in. After some more chalk, he goes, and he looks like he's going to contemplate his next shot. What that shot is, he does not know. More than likely going to be a shot. He cannot combo the 2 into the 9. He can get to the 15, but he might have to jump the 2. And he is known for jumping a lot. So let's see what he elects to do. Looks like he is going to try and get the 15. And he misses. Complete table scratch. Well, looks like he's going to line up for the 2. And he miscues and scratches. You can tell he is getting a little bit more frustrated. But he's going to quickly line up for the 2. Maybe it'll go in this time. And it does not. All right, looks like he's gonna line up for the 9. Open bridge. He just gives it a light tap. Don't know why he gave it a light tap, but he did. But he can combo the 15 into the 9 now. But he doesn't. I think he's just wanting to get a couple shots in before doing all the wonderful stuff. He's trying to play it to where he sets up his next shot by just hitting a bunch of balls. And that is not exactly the best way. That is not exactly the best way to handle a pool situation. Looks like he's going to lay down into the 9 with back to his closed bridge, and he misses the 9. I'm actually surprised he didn't try a behind the back shot, because like he is used to doing with those shots there. And now he's just hitting balls as hard as he can, hoping one goes in. Again, not the best way to play pool. And yet he successfully banks in the 9 like he knows what he's doing. Lining up for the 15. That 15 has been very pesky to him. And he scratches again. That's like the 4th or 5th or 6th scratch of the game for him. But at least now he can shoot at any ball, every legal ball on the table. Remember, he cannot shoot at the 8.
And it looks like he's just going to go down into shooting at the 15.
And he buries it in. It's a wonder how he can get some shots to go in like he knows what he's doing, but then on easy shots, he does not get them in. It's just one of those nights for everybody, one of those days for everybody. Oh, and he straight up scratches into the far corner pocket. He is not happy with that shot. That miscue did not do him any favors. Though one would say when you're playing by yourself, a scratch does do wonders. Now if he gets this 2 in, he needs to bring the cue ball back to line up with a good shot on the 8. But he doesn't get the 2 ball in. And he doesn't really set himself up for a very great shot, even though the 2 is right outside that corner pocket. See what he does here. Obviously, he's going for the 2 in that corner pocket. He's going to have to put a little bit of draw in there. And he does not. And now he can't even shoot at the 8 ball. He's just going to have to try and kick the ball into the 8, and he just barely misses. You know, had that 8 ball kind of gone or gotten hit, it could have been easily sent in to the corner pocket. And now he is signaling to the corner pocket. He did not signal for the 8 ball the last shot. And it goes in and he scratches. Well, for all intents and purposes, ladies and gentlemen, that is actually, since the cue ball went in after the 8 ball, that's going to wrap it up. And we're just going to give Kevin Gandy the win there, even though technically a scratch, whether it's post or prior to the 8 ball going down, is still a loss. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Billiards at the Gandys. We'll see you all next time.